Hi, I'm Dan O'Day. One of my loyal blog readers sent me this radio commercial.
Yeah, so much rhythm. Babysitting your kids while they play the jazziest jazz I've ever heard jazzed is totally fine. But what's actually frustrating is the check you're handing me and the days it will take to clear. Next time, just send me money with Zelle.
Night out better. Pay your sitter easily with Zelle. Look for Zelle in your banking app.
Must have a bank account in the U.S. to use Zelle. Zelle is an early warning services trademark.
The reader added, instead of answering the question, what's in it for me, it focuses on what's in it for the babysitter. Frankly, the reader says, I couldn't care less if my babysitter is inconvenienced if I write her a check for her services. If she doesn't like it, I can find a new babysitter, and her sarcastic attitude indicates that she's annoyed with the job anyway. Our loyal reader is correct. Effective radio advertising solves problems. As our loyal reader points out, the only problem illustrated in that commercial is the check you're handing me and, the days it will take to clear. Let's assume that for babysitters, that's a genuine problem. But this radio ad doesn't target babysitters. It speaks to people who employ babysitters. What problem does pay your sitter easily with Zelle solve for the employer? And while we're at it, here are a couple of more structural criticisms. The opening line of your commercial is the commercial for the commercial. It's your one opportunity to command the attention of the targeted listener, in this case, a bill-paying parent, or more broadly, people who pay personal bills via check. On a scale of, let's say, 0 to 100, how successful is this opening line in commanding the attention of people who pay their personal bills via check?
Yeah, so much rhythm. Babysitting your kids while they play the jazziest jazz I've ever heard jazzed.
Did I hear you say minus 50? This campaign should be trying to reach people who have never heard of Zelle but could find it to be a useful money transferring tool, or people who are at least somewhat familiar with the product but haven't become persuaded that it's something that would benefit them. Does the call to action send them someplace, let's say, for example, the advertiser's website, that might show them how much better their lives will be with Zelle? No. The call to action is, look for Zelle in your banking app. That assumes the listener has a banking app and for some reason is motivated to log into that app and look for Zelle and do whatever it tells them to do to sign up for it, never mind why or how that possibly could benefit the person. Probably you're familiar with primacy and recency, yeah? The final words of your commercial have the greatest chance of being remembered, of reverberating in the prospect's mind even after the spot has ended, of making a lasting impact on the targeted listener. And what's the big important thing we really, really want the targeted listener to remember? Right, an early warning services trademark. Meanwhile, at Zelle headquarters, one C-level executive is saying to another, how's that radio campaign doing for us? Oh, it's great. I just heard it on the radio today. I'm Dan O'Day.